guys, I'm going to do this video for you. I got two boxes of large boxes of jewelry, one from shopgoodwill.com and the other from eBay, and they were both over 20 pounds and they both cost about the same money. I think altogether with like the Shop Goodwill was like $19.99 and then $12 to $14 shipping, and it came from Hawaii. And I was just really pleased with the Shop Goodwill one. It's one of the better boxes I've ever received. So I was going to go through it real quick because I need to get this stuff either to my booth or to wherever it's going to go for sale. I got this little white kind of bone necklace. I thought it was real pretty. That kind of stuff goes real good in my booth. There is one of these paper bead necklaces. Again, that'll go to my booth. This was just a, it looks homemade. I may keep it for the chain and some of the baubles on it. I'm not sure. And I did get a lot of gold things. It was the craziest thing with this box. Everything came nicely in a little bag. If there was one earring, there was two. It was just a really nice lot. This one does have a flaw. This bracelet does have a flaw, but I think I'll just take that off. I a lot of times rework the jewelry, or I keep I keep a bit for findings and stuff like that. But I'm pretty particular about my findings, so most of my crappy jewelry goes into a bag that looks kind of like this to my jewelry booth, and the people just buy it right up. And I'm serious, it is crap, because I take what I want for harvesting, and then I don't know what they do with what I put in there, because it's pretty bad. This bracelet still had a Macy's return tag on it. I thought it was very pretty. And I'm not sure, I was listening to someone's YouTube last night about Lynn's Whims and how she sells on Facebook. And so I have a lot of Facebook groups. I have a gardening group, I have a herbal group, I have a eBay Etsy group, and I have a clothing group. And my clothing group has 700 members. So last night I looked at Lynn's stuff and decided to start a Topeka resale group. Anyway, look at that. That's a little earring, a paper crane earring that I can't get off there. I'm not going to fool with it. But this is a cheap costume necklace. It's the Druzy. But this again is something that's real popular in my booth. I live in a town that's kind of small. Only has a Penny's and a Dillard's for as far as department stores go for jewelry. So the ladies can't get a lot of jewelry unless they go out to the mall. And then it's sky high, of course. This is just a little fish necklace, and that'll go in my booth. There was just some really neat stuff in here. Some really heavy, chunky stuff that I really liked. Just kind of a nice wooden bracelet. The bracelets do pretty good in my booth. I'm real surprised because I have a ton of them. If you buy boxes, you probably have a ton of bracelets too. This is abalone, I think, and I just thought this was cute. Kind of reminds me of one of my granddaughters. The little leather bracelets do good. I really kind of like the gold chains. It seems like I sell a lot of them in my booth. But I do also like to keep them. This is a really nice gold chain, and if you make jewelry, gold chains are really expensive, and they're cheap. This another Macy's tag return. There was a lot of new stuff in this. It was crazy. This looks like it might be a bit older, just tiger's eye, and I'll put that in my booth. This was really pretty. It's crazy. I've lost my loop. And I'm going to take in my gold stuff tomorrow and have a guy. I did buy the gold tester, but I think I'm getting some false negatives. This likely goes in one of the bags to go bye-bye. I, for some reason, just don't like shell jewelry. And if I don't like something, I'm kind of like Angie. I don't like Trifari pretty much, and I pretty much will give that stuff away. And I know I shouldn't, but if I don't like it, I don't sell it, or I'll give it away. This is a ring, silver plated. I don't know where it's from. CBC. It says on it, of course, $25. There is a couple of funny things. I've been getting a lot of these rosary bracelets, and those do real well in my booth too. Oh, I've just started collecting rhinestones that fall out, and because I'm kind of like Princess Casserole, I keep that stuff in case I need. This is just a leather trash. In case I need to make a repair. Um, on the electric or the elastic ones, if I want the beads, I just clip them right then and I keep them. The spacers are so expensive now, but these are plastic beads. I don't want them, so they usually go in the bag. These are just some cheap gold bands. This was kind of pretty. Whoever beaded it, it's really nice work. It's a lot of nice wire work with tiny beads, and then that. It doesn't look like it'd be that comfortable on the inside, but I guess that's not my problem as a seller. That'd be your problem as a wearer, I think. I had a whole bunch of these little check beads, and I think I'll just clip all those and keep them. There were some really big, what my mom calls bauble earrings. Years ago, I think on Days of Our Lives, there was this waitress called Reva Shane, and there's pairs to all of these. She wore earrings like this, and my sister-in-law loved them, and we'd always call them Reva Shane earrings. And I always buy them for my sister-in-law and give them to her for Christmas. But now that I sell, she doesn't get too many of them. This was kind of pretty. I'm not crazy about these puka bone things either, but I'll put that in my booth. There was 2 of these, and I believe these are sterling. I think they're a hollow sterling. These, again, are the mates to those guys. I'm trying to go through this quickly because it's a lot. These are really cool. They're clip, and I just think they're cool. They'd be way too heavy for me. I'd think I had a headache, I'm sure. These little check beads that I keep. There was a pair of these. There was quite a few of these, which I really kind of like these kind of bracelets. When I worked, I always sat at a desk and worked on a computer, so bracelets really got in my way, even though I always bought them. It's another pretty abalone. This is very pretty. I believe this is gold. I've lost my loop. I can't see crap. I'm almost certain this is gold. It is just so pretty. I'm going to go to, my niece told me today of a gold guy, so I'm going to go to him tomorrow and see if he'll help me out. I don't want to sell him anything per se, because most of the stuff I have is worth more as a set than it is as scrap. This is just a little silver girl's bracelet. This dolphin thing, these little dolphins, they sell good in my booth. I think there's a lot of little teenagers that come in my booth. I don't know if that'll go in a bag or go to my booth. This was a pretty black bracelet. Oh, Kate something. Just very pretty. I looked through this last night when I got home, and it was dark and I couldn't see anything. These earrings my husband got a big kick out of. I think they're cute. There's 2 of them. These are, they look like fake Chanel. Little C's. In the C's with the rhinestones. It'd be great if they weren't. I will test them. Even if they're not real, they are a pretty fake. There was so much stuff in this. It was crazy, and everything was really nicely packed. And so this was shopgoodwill.com, and I will definitely buy again from this particular one. This is hilarious. My husband and I got a kick out of this. I really was been needing a necklace that has black beads in these big heavy gray skulls. Maybe I could rework it and wear these as earrings. I don't even know about that. I don't know if I'll put that in my booth or not. There was quite a bit of little turquoise stuff. This little teeny bag had these great earrings that were made in Chile. I'll probably put those on eBay. This bag did not hardly have any trash in it. Usually I have a big pile of trash, and then what's going, that looks like a gold piece to that bracelet. Sometimes these are just gold pieces that were in there, or these two earrings here, they almost look gold. I guess I should set them aside for the gold guy tomorrow. And the rest of those were kind of, this thing is so full. This is one of these bracelets. A ball chain necklace that was Leah Sophia, which is pretty. A really pretty little tiny black bracelet. Reminds me of one my mom got me when I was young, only mine was water pearls. Look at these earrings. These have to be a art project gone wrong. There was two of those. This is pretty. I really like this. And it's the easy clip-on. Like, my husband, he can't help me put a bracelet on, so if I can't get it on myself, then I might as well not have it. I'll be darned, that is missing a couple. Well, maybe I'll keep that one. Nobody will notice it in the dark of the Civic Theater or something. I don't know what this is. It looks like wood, shell. I thought I had this a little bit more organized. I really feel bad about that. This is a real pretty necklace. I believe this is gold. It is so fine, and it's a St. Christopher. If what I got out of here I think is gold, I'll be really lucky. Another little fake tortoise shell. These bangles I lot up, and I put them in a big lot in my booth. Here's, you will hold the key to my heart earrings. I truly was on a roll making jewelry and putting it in my booth, but I started buying so much I can't keep up. It takes a lot for me just to tag it for my booth. I mean, if you've got 50 necklaces to tag, that takes an hour or so at least. I say that's a lot, but an hour here and an hour there. There's the little earrings, big earrings. I thought this was pretty. It's a pretty druzy. I'm not crazy about that druzy, but I do like it like this. And the bracelet will go in my booth. These were earrings, believe it or not. I think they'll go in the to go bye-bye junk pile. These pineapple earrings were cute. I found the other piece, so I'll repair that one. And there was a lot of them that are new, which I'm not crazy about. But if you have a booth, it's nice to have new, decent costume jewelry to put in it. Not always such old lady necklaces, kind of like me and my grandma used to wear. I thought this was pretty. These are those check beads, and then a pearl, just real dainty. This is from, Christopher Banks. Kind of pretty. I thought this was really pretty. Here's another piece of trash elastic. I think we're all saving these though and sending them to Texas, to one of the collectors down there. This is a very pretty necklace. It's like turquoise on both sides, and then looks like this side towards me is missing one, but you could always wear it on this other side. And then the check beads. This was an interesting bracelet, kind of a just a black lace. There's a couple of interesting stretch bracelets. Like I said, I put those in my booth. A pair of hoops. This was really neat. It's a kind of an older bone, like, I don't know, it looks African bracelet maybe. Very pretty. There's just a tiny pair of purple gemstone. Looks like silver. I thought this was pretty. Looks like the Hawaiian lotus flower almost. I'll probably put that in my booth. A lot of this was my booth, and a lot of it, this is the bag of what I think might be gold. So I'm going to start off with these little silver earrings. I think those are silver and CZ. So I had some silver in here. I don't know what those are. They're just CZ, so I'm going to kind of test those. This one was beautiful. There are so many tiny diamonds around that. And the craziest thing was, in this big lot, there was 2 of them. I don't know how any of this stuff ever stayed together. This little heart, it's hard to say what that is. It's very pretty. It's really nicely made. This heart is silver with, looks like CZs. These dark ones, I don't know what they are, but they again have the tiny, looks like diamonds around them. There's the other little one. These 2 here look like gold with diamonds. I had this pair of earrings at one time. My husband bought them for me. I asked for them for Christmas one time. And this little cross, I'm not exactly sure about that. So that's some of the stuff that was a little better. Now I'll see if I can fly through this. This is crazy how much stuff is still in here. A lot of it was in these little bags, so it was really nicely packaged. And this is a little purple, really pretty purple gemstone. Another one of the druzy bracelets. I like this necklace. I doubt I'd ever wear it, but I do like it. I think it's kind of cool looking. There was quite a few pair of black hoops. There was another one of these, which I think are kind of neat. Let's see what's in here. I think this is a matching set of beads that probably needs to be either put in the to-go away pile or me use them. This is that other one that goes with that funny art project gone bad, which I've had plenty of those in my lifetime. That's for sure. Sometimes I look back at some of the work I've done and I say, what in the hell was I thinking? These each had pairs. Turtle. Everybody needs a brown turtle from Nia's. This kind of jewelry does good in my booth. This kind of jewelry, there's that other paper crane, does good in my booth. I think this is Banana Republic. Yep. There wasn't very many pearls in this one. I've been getting a lot of pearls lately. This was pretty. There's some really neat lampwork beads in here. I'm not crazy about these matte ones, so I don't even know how I would rework this. It's really old. I think I will put it in my booth, and if it doesn't sell, I might bring it back home and play with it. These, I like to keep these for when I make earrings, because you always need a little something to go on the earring, especially these little tiny check beads. They bring a lot of glimmer, and so they are, you guys know, if you've been to Joann's, how expensive beads are. That should go in my little girl pile. I have 4 granddaughters that are graduating and having birthdays, and so I've started them all jewelry boxes. So anything that looks teeny bopper or young adult goes over there. These are clip. Charlotte Russe. Oh, I'm kind of starting a rosary pile. This was a pretty necklace. I think someone made it. Or I don't know, it has a tag on it. It is very pretty. Green check beads. More check beads for my pile. A pearl ring. A coral little stretch bracelet. These, these are kind of pretty. They're just pierced. They're not, they look like, this is really pretty. I've never seen anything like this. And like I said, I don't have my loop. I gotta get another one tomorrow. I don't know what this is. It's sized, and it's silver, and it's plexiglass pink, and then it has a pink heart in it. And of course it won't fit me on either finger. Checks beads. Trash wooden bracelet. I'm not exactly sure what that was. This looks like a brassy necklace of some sort. That'll probably go in my booth. These earrings might go in my booth. This ring, these elastic rings I like to put in the to-go junk pile. I like these earrings. Thought they were cool. They're clipped. This is a wooden trash. I think everybody feels the same about those elastic bracelets. An earring. There was 2 of those. This was cool. I love these. I used to have a girlfriend that wore chunky, this is Guess, chunky gold necklaces when we used to dress up for work. When we wore heels and dresses and suits. And she always looked so pretty. She'd go out to Dillard's and buy her necklaces. There's another one of those necklaces. This is going into the religious grouping. I don't seem to sell that many, these look like cartoon earrings. I don't seem to sell that many rosaries and religious stuff in my booth, but these are kind of cute. They'll probably sell in my booth. If not, I'm going to start doing that Facebook thing like Lynn's Whims does. I've opened mine up, though, for anybody to sell on it. That's the way my other groups are. Anybody can sell clothing, and I used to sell clothing on it, but I don't anymore. These are some prettier stretch bracelets. They might go in the teeny bopper pile. It just wasn't a bad box for, I mean, if any of those gold pieces are gold that I believe might be, then I've done good, because I think altogether it was like $38. That'll go in my booth. I'm real lucky in that I can move $38 worth in my booth, so I always come out ahead, because I always have a big junk one that I move in my booth, and the owner says that people buy that immediately. The minute I bring it in, people are looking for it. That might have been 2 pieces that did not have mates out of all of this. There was a couple of these cheap. Right, so this was a nice set of pearls. It's not marked, but it is a very nice, heavy set. And I did like this little bracelet. I think it's enamel. I'll put that with like a bracelet lot in my booth. I just kind of put a tag around all of it, and then the people have to buy all the bracelets if they want it. I do think in this pile here I had this ring. I had that ring. And there's the other earring to that one. I kind of keep anything with a heart. This is really cute. It's silver. It almost looks like Brighton. It's got the dog and the crystals on one side. I think it is Brighton. And somebody's dog. Somebody lost their doggie. And I hope I didn't end up being the one to find it. This might have been just kind of a bag full of stuff I wasn't quite sure about. Except for the rings. I don't know. I might put them in a lot on my Facebook group. I think we're about done here. Abalone. It was just a really nice, clean box. There wasn't a lot of trash in it. That shell's real pretty, but the black necklace isn't. Oh, here's a salted caramel. Didn't see what I was eating when I did this last night. I was probably trying to hide it from my husband so he wouldn't know what I was up to over there. He saw me opening this last night, and I was telling him how pleased I was with it because it wasn't all trash. These are real pretty. They have rhinestones down the sides. And then, so today I had another one from eBay. About the same price, same size box, about the same weight. I thought these were pretty. They're just pot metal, but they're pretty. And I opened that thing up, and he was watching the game, and I kept showing him some of the stuff that was coming out of this because it was hilarious. It was the craziest teddy bear pins and oh my goodness, fake pearls. And so I kept showing him this crazy, wild stuff that was coming out of this box. And I mean, it was trash. And he said, he's getting smart. He said that, I don't think I'd buy any more from those people if I were you. Because he saw me last night being real pleased with stuff from Macy's. And these are very pretty. They're clipped, too. He after he saw all that crap I was showing him, he's like, But anyway, it did have a lot of nice necklaces and a great bunch of thick bangles. And it had 5 watches, and I took Princess Casserole's idea, I guess you call it, and bought myself watch batteries and the kit and the thing to put the backs back on. And I've been doing all my own watches. I'm so proud of myself. My dad was a clock maker and a clock repairer, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm Jean Tremblay sitting over here doing this. Of course, he was way more talented. He didn't do watches. He did antique clocks. I thought these were very pretty. They're silver tone anyway. I've got to get all my gold together tomorrow because I really do want to go have someone take a look at it. These were pretty, but one was broken, and so I like this green verdigris look. So these are in my to make me something. So all in all I guess I have to say is this just was not a bad box at all. Oh, there's that other Fago silver earring. I love that. I would never wear it, but it is light. There is a lot of earrings in here that are very pretty, and some of them are old. And they all had matches. It's the craziest thing. Anyway, that was 25 pounds of shop Goodwill. And I believe it was pretty good compared to the one I got from eBay. I'm tempted to leave that. I don't like to leave bad feedback, but I'm tempted to leave feedback and say, 30% trash. Just so if you come along and you're buying from them, you'll know they've picked through it. There was not one thing in there. No, there was a pair of listener earrings and a Coro bracelet. And the rest, I had necklaces and bracelets. And then I already threw away the trash. Probably 30% of it was trash. So that's all I have. And I just wanted to get this done so I could get this stuff in my booth tomorrow, because I'm going over there to hang some other stuff. So I'll see you guys another time. Bye-bye.